All right. Okay. I'm just at a point now. I'm tired. My dad is tired of the game playing. He's tired of like his job is to get me to my other room. That's it. He's going to do it. Hey, Bella, I'm right here.
I'm gonna walk to the gym.
Oh, you gonna go to the gym?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you there. Okay.
Will we be able to like an hour?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh, sorry. My baby girl said she's walking. Okay, we're talking about what happens to a messenger, an angel that does not follow my Father's commands and what their job title is to do. Okay, so there was worship by Jeroboam, who was a king, the king of Judah, right? I think he was a king of Judah. Jeroboam also instituted a religious festival on the 15th day of the 8th month, like the festival in Judah. Okay, this is Israel. Okay. On the altar in Bethel, he offered sacrifices to the gold bull calves he had made, and he placed there in Bethel the priests serving at the place of worship he had built. And on the 15th day of the 18th month, the day that he himself had set, he went to Bethel and offered. He went that day, he himself, and he went to Bethel and offered a sacrifice on the altar in the celebration of the festival he had instituted for the people of Israel. At the Lord's command, a prophet from Judah went to Bethel and arrived there as Jeroboam stood at the altar to offer the sacrifice. Following the Lord's command, the messenger denounced the altar. So I don't know what Michael and these people, they set him up to be Jesus or whatever, but these people and YouTube worship and he hears their prayers or whatever, and I guess he answers their prayers as far as money is concerned on this app and into their account, or they're letting go. Oh, okay, you can get the apartment or you can't. They're saying yes and no to the apartment. You got to fast and pray and this and that. You YouTubers, whoever you guys are in the world, you human beings, you better stop taking orders from the person behind the scenes on your app phones. Because his plan is to kill you. I don't know if it's Biden, Trump, I don't know. But this is an entity from hell that my dad is using to slap you upside the head. He is not your friend. He's going to get you to a place where you're going to be crying out. He did signs and wonders. Oh, God is good. He could do it overnight. He can drop that money in your account overnight, and he can turn your life around overnight. Yeah, that's what you guys were getting before I woke up. These people you let in your houses and your homes, okay, through the cell phone, silly little women, laying down with sin, hating on me. Oh, my man is Jesus. A man is Jesus. Michael is Jesus. No, he's not. No, he is not. My dad's about to take his money too. And ain't nobody gonna have the money but me. I'm the one with the money. All of it belongs to me. Every spirit of the world belongs to me. So let's continue. He said he put anybody who volunteered to be of some head. Jeroboam also built places of worship on hilltops, and he chose priests from families who were not of the tribe. Anybody who volunteered to be a prophet or prophetess or this or that, they just, yeah, you could be, we can pay you this, we can pay you that. Just get the mark of the beast. Just get a tattoo wherever you get, and that lets us know that you are down with us. Illuminati, come to a house near you. You're just dumb. And you sit here talking about Hollywood. They came in and suckered you. You're supposed to pay your taxes. At the Lord's command, a prophet from Judah went to Bethel and arrived there as Jeroboam stood at the altar to offer the sacrifice. Following the Lord's command, the messenger denounced the altar that was built in the Lord's name. In my name, they built. I don't know what you guys built. I have no idea. But my book's saying here, you guys are worshiping some goddess, some god, another god, worshiping money, people, places, and things. America, y'all did the most, and my dad is doing the most of the most right now. You guys need me to pray for him to stop what this weather and these things that are happening, these fires that are going to be lit. But keep on playing. Oh, we're going to delay her here. We're going to delay her here. Well, my father's my father's killing spree is not going to be delayed. See, I'll be okay, but you guys are not. You're just amping up the death toll in your families, in your friends' house. That's all you're doing. It's like, oh, the longer she waits, the more we die. Make it make sense. Make it sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's stupid. If you were smart, you'd be like, get her out of here so she can pray for us. Get her out of here. You Egyptians are dumb. Get her out of here so she could go pray and be with her God. That's it. So she could worship me. So she can be with me. That's my dad said, get her and let my daughter go. Let my daughter go, from whom all blessings flow. You're holding up your healing, you're holding up your blessings, you're holding up your life, and you're killing your own people. Let's see how dumb we can be. Let's keep being dumb. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'll wait. I've been waiting for years. Apparently you guys been stealing and robbing me for years. But shall man rob God? Shall man rob God? And think they're going to get away with it. Bring all my money into the storehouse and see if I don't pour you out a blessing. But there ain't no blessings coming until I get all my money where it's supposed to be and I am where I'm supposed to be, or looking at the land to see where I want my castle built. And yet, before, Dad, I don't want to leave the American people, Egypt, without leaving them a healing serum. You know what? I think I changed my mind. I'll let you have them. I think I'm going to let you have them. And I'll take my healing oil over to the other countries, where they know that I am the queen. I'm the one. And they believe in the name of love. And they're like, yes, we'll gladly take it. Thank you. You guys are dumb. You lost out. And they're going to want to come back with me over to my land and live here and become a blessing to me. So, at the Lord's command, the prophet from Judah went to Bethel and arrived there as Jeroboam stood at the altar to offer the sacrifice. Following the Lord's command, the messenger denounced the altar. The altar, O altar, O altar. This is what God says. A child whose name will be Josiah will be born to the family of David. He will slaughter on you the priests serving at the pagan altars who offered sacrifices on you, and he will burn human bones on you. And the prophet went on to say, this altar will fall apart and the ashes on it will be scattered. That's how you burning bodies? We ain't burying no cursed people in the land. So don't go looking for caskets. Wasting your money. We're going to hand you a bag of dirt. A dirt bag. And the prophets went on to say, this altar will fall apart. The messenger went on to say, this altar will fall apart. And I sent them. Tell them this altar will fall apart. And the ashes on it will be scattered. Then you will know that the Lord has spoken to me. When King Jeroboam heard this, he pointed at him and ordered, seize that man. At once the king's arm became paralyzed. You can't do nothing to me without getting them hands. The king's arm became paralyzed that he couldn't pull it back. The altar suddenly fell apart and the ashes piled to the ground as the prophet had predicted in the name of love. King Jeroboam said to the prophet, please pray for me to the Lord your God and ask him to heal my arm. The prophet prayed to love, and the king's arm was healed. Then the messenger prayed to love. Then the king said to the messenger, come home with me and have something to eat. I will reward you for what you have done. And the prophet answered, the messenger answered, even if you gave me half of your wealth. And this is how dedicated my angels are to me. My dad has put in their heart, like, And that's what I'm telling you. Men in black, you may not see them, you may not know them, they may not say anything to you, but they are straight ahead, get the job done, and they sleep well at night. They're not moved by wealth, health, nothing. They're not moved. It's like we got her on the radar. We're doing this, and this to be spiritual and in the physical. Wherever she going, yeah, we saw them do that. My dad saw it. All of a sudden, their uncle died, their baby died. They got into a car accident. Those angels, they push the car right to the side, right into a pole. Like, how did that happen? The prophet ends, even if you give me half of your wealth, I would not go with you or eat or drink anything with you. Love has commanded me not to eat or drink anything and not to return home the same way I came. So he did not go back to the same way he came, but by another road. Now, listen to this. This is where he faltered. Okay? Because my dad sends other angels to test the integrity, test the faithfulness of other angels. If they don't listen and they fall short of doing what they're supposed to do, they die. That's the seriousness of my kingdom. That's the seriousness of trying to come against the queen and offering worship and praise to other human beings. And calling a cell phone, your bank account, your God. Thinking that or it is going to help you. And you put your trust in a man behind this iPhone or whatever, or Android phone. Okay? Call him up and see if he could save you. Call on Michael. He's going to save you. He's an angel. The old prophet of Bethel. At that time, there was an old prophet, an old messenger that retired, but that I didn't send out messages through. Okay? Living in Bethel. His sons came and told him what the messenger from Judah had done in Bethel that day, and what he had said to King Jeroboam. Which way did he go when he left? The old messenger asked him. They showed him the road, and he told them to saddle his donkey for him. They did so, and he rode off down the road after the new messenger from Judah, and found him sitting, under the oak tree. Are you the prophet from Judah? He asked. Excuse me, guys. I am, the man answered. Come home and have a meal with me, he said. But the new messenger from Judah answered, I can't go home with you or accept your hospitality, and I won't eat or drink anything with you here, because love has commanded me not to eat or drink or anything, and not to return home the same way I came. So there's a message that my angel is supposed to have, execute, get done. Okay? But a distraction comes, and when you're distracted, you don't get involved in civilian things. Civilian things, eat, drink, distracted by this, distracted by that. When it was like, say if it is Michael, go get her out of there, come towards her like now. Don't be afraid to this and this, or this and that. Don't be afraid. Go get her. Oh, but this and that. My dad is bigger than this and that and this and that. He can take care of this and that and this and that. You didn't listen. So now, he cuts me off. Good vibrations are not coming to anybody. There's going to be frustration, killing. There's going to be famine. Bank accounts are going to be lost. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff my dad is doing. Because you didn't come to me in time. So now he put it so strongly in my heart to desire him. And to be with him. And to cut all human, affection towards human beings. In a way that I was given it before. And you're a human being, so you're right along with him. So if he decides to allow the FBI, the government, or whatever, to investigate and lock you up, he's going to do that. Before, I was caping for everybody, trying to cloth everybody around, giving them time. Listen, just do by me. Get me out of here. Get these things in order. But now it's just like that. Fair game. Let them go. Let the demons get them. Let them get them all. It's like, oh yeah, well, you know what? We see that you didn't pay this and this. Is lock them up. Nothing I can do about it now. We in a different level. You know, like you guys say, higher level, bigger devil or something. Now it's you guys. And you're going to call out to my Father in my name. And then you're going to know that I never needed you. I never needed anyone but my God. And I have him, and we're together. And yeah, he loves me. So, and he's going to hold you in captivity until you recognize who I am. To you, the human race. To you and your ancestors, your people. Then the old prophet, the old messenger from Bethel said to him, I too am a prophet just like you. I too am a messenger just like you. And at the Lord's command, an angel told me to take you home with me and offer you my hospitality. But the old prophet was lying. So the prophet from Judah went home with the old prophet and had a meal with him as they were sitting at the table. And the word of the Lord came to the old prophet, and he cried out, and the word of the Lord came to the old prophet, and he cried out to the prophet of Judah. So another messenger came to that prophet and told him this. The Lord says that you disobeyed her and did not do what he commanded. Instead, you returned and ate a meal in the place she had ordered you not to eat. Because of this, you will be killed, and your body will not be buried in your family's grave. After that, they finished eating. The old prophet saddled the donkey for the prophet from Judah, who rode off. On the way, a lion met him and killed him. His body lay on the road, and the donkey and the lion stood beside it. Some men passed by and saw the body on the road, with the lion standing nearby. Then they went on into Bethel and reported what they had seen. When the old prophet heard about it, he said, "That is the prophet who disobeyed love's commands." And so the Lord sent the lion to attack him and killed him, just as the Lord said she would. And kill him, just as the Lord said he would. Then he said to his sons, "Saddle my donkey for me." They did so, and he rode off and found the prophet's body lying on the road with the donkey, and the lion still standing by it. The lion had not eaten the body or attacked the donkey. Did you get that? The lion did not even attack the body or the donkey. That's how precious the messengers, the angels of my Father is. That's how precious they are to me. But when they don't obey the commands, they're liable to lose their lives. When I say, stop going to restaurants, stop putting your money here, stop putting your money there, listen to me. But nah, I want to go. I want to go to Turks and Caicos. I want to travel. I want to go to Disney World. Guess what? Guess what? Highly weird. Keep doing it. You're going to die. You understand? You're going to die. And everybody with you are going to hear, wow, she was not playing. She was not playing. He sent me here to get you guys out of the grips of Satan. But you want to play with me. You want to act like you still have the title that I would have, if I were you, would have denounced over and over again. Like, I don't want that name ever again. I don't even want to know what that person did. I don't even want to remember what I did. Well, we keep her in a little cage. Protect her. I don't need any protection from human beings. Let them think. If my dad kept a lion from eating the donkey in the body of a prophet, of a messenger, what makes you think that I need you to protect me physically from other human beings? The protection of my Father is good enough. And when I tell you, nobody is going to mess with you because you love me, believe just that. And if you love me, you obey me. And if my dad sees an obedient, humble spirit, recognizing that without her, I would not be alive today, he's going to protect you just as well as he protects me. Because you're special to me. But if you continuously disobey, delay, continuously do things that are not supposed to be doing, eventually your road ends. This person is not reliable. Like sending a messenger, it says in my book, sending a messenger who's not obedient, basically, is like vinegar to the teeth or something. It's just like, oh. What are you afraid of? You got to soldier up. It's time to soldier up and do what you're supposed to do. Execute the command. Do what you're sent to do. Okay, on the way, the lion met him and killed him. His body lay on the road, and the body lay on the road, and the donkey and the lion stood beside it. Some men passed by and saw the body on the road with the lion standing nearby. They went into Bethel and reported what they had seen. When the old prophet heard about it, he said, "That is the prophet who disobeyed love's command, and so God sent the lion to attack and kill him, just as he said he would." Then he said to his son, "Saddle my donkey for me." They did so, and he rode off and found the prophet's body, the messenger's body, lying on the road, with the donkey and the lion still standing by it. The lion had not eaten the body or attacked the donkey. The old prophet picked up the body, put it on the donkey, and brought it back to Bethel to mourn over it and bury it. He buried it in his own family's grave, and he and his sons mourned over it. They actually mourned. This messenger was disobedient. After the burial, the prophet said to his sons, "When I die, bury me in this grave and lay my body next to his." The words that he spoke at the Lord's command against the altar in Bethel and against all the places of worship in the towns of Samaria will surely come true. So everything that I said, that I pronounced against New Jersey, this whole state of New Jersey and Staten Island and the world, but specifically this place, is going to come true. You better believe it. the deaths and everything that I prophesied on people. I heard a little bit of that machine. And again, human beings didn't tell the person, if you touch the keys to that machine that rattles the ground, you're going to be cursed. Leave it up to a human being not to tell them, listen, the prophet said, you're going to die and your whole family going to die. If she hears a rattle, you touch the keys of that thing to shake the ground and disturb her peace and the peace of her angels, you're going to die. You're cursed. Don't even touch the keys. Left it to you human beings to get the message to the person. And I heard it and I felt it. Y'all better ride or die. Leave it to a human being not to be his brother's keeper. Now my jacket fell off of the cart today in the dollar store. Now I know my son, the hands and everything, that's why I put it on, but it fell. And this girl and her daughter stood right there and watched it. Even if you picked it up like this, I wouldn't care. You understand? It's the fact that your sweater fell down at the feet on the ground, and here or you just tell me, oh, your thing fell down. Okay? Now I don't care what's going on in her world, but when you are a human being, and when you know, do to your neighbor as you would have do to yourself, you know those laws and you don't do it, guess what? You get cursed by me. When I come out, I'm not looking to bless anybody anymore. And if I do, you got lucky. I'm here to watch and see how disgusting and wicked human beings are. All she had to do is like, oh, look, your thing fell. The baby fell. She, acting like, I'm not going to see it. She took the bribe or whatever. I don't know what's going on in her head. I don't know what's going on in her family. But she could have blessed herself if she would have told me that it fell on the ground. Now she cursed herself. My angels got her on camera, and Dad, you know who she is. So put a curse on her house. She thinks she got problems now. So, and today I was the one pushing the button. I thought that they were doing what they were doing back there, but I was the one who pushed the button. I'm not sure if I was pressing no for something else. I thought it was asking me, do you want cash or something? I kept pressing no, so it was me. I thought it was the Matrix was matrixing